I noticed that reading helped me to kind of develop my mindfulness. Okay, our first exercise, double. So double side, double in the middle, and double other side. And we start in 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's go. 1, 2, double. 1, 2, double. So in case you have any problem with jumping, you can always, no, you cannot do it without, in the middle, you cannot do it without jumping, but you can modify it a little bit. And for example, do just side to side, or if it's too intense, then you can also do just side double, other side double again, without the jump, for example. But I want to really focus on cardio, because for my body type, if I want to look lean, it's the cardio. Even body weight exercises will make me look more, I don't want to say fat, Okay, next exercise, climbing. Climb like a teddy bear climbing. We're climbing a tree. Okay, let's go. So, yeah, if I gain muscle, and I gain muscle easily, I look more wide. So I want to avoid that. However, for the toning, to tone the body a little bit, I can still do body weight exercises, or even like weight lifting or something, or small weights or big weights, but maximum once per week. Maximum. Otherwise, I'm concentrating on cardio, which works for me really, really well. I see a difference. And also don't forget the walking, at least 30 minutes for the best results, at least 1 hour. Okay, next, squat punch, up and down. And let's go. To add more cardio, do it faster. To not sweat, do it slower. We will change midway. We will change the side. Yeah, so what I wanted to say about the university. So I'm studying at the moment. Let's change the other side. I'm studying health science at the university. And it requires to read long texts, yes, to be concentrated for long periods of time. Okay, our next exercise, swing. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and swing the leg to the sides. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Swing. 1, 2, 1, 2, and get that leg higher. Yeah, so studying, of course, requires you to read a lot and be focused. And what I noticed, and by the way, I was going to quit like multiple times, it's difficult. When you are, after school, it's like normal, right? You go to study. What's next? What next studies are you going to take? But when you have, I have 2 children, I have some kind of job, and to study, it really requires a lot of energy. It's even more difficult, Okay, next, a bouncy move, and squeezed in the back. And let's start. You can also do it without bouncing, without jumping, yeah? But again, if you want more cardio, jump. So I noticed, also what I want to say, that studying new things, it causes you stress. When you're studying something new, it's stressful, actually. It is, for your body, it's stress for your mind. And and it's difficult, it's difficult to keep the focus, but it actually developed my mindfulness, awareness, because it taught me to stay focused, Okay, next exercise, plank mountain climbers. Let's go into plank and mountain climbers. And let's go. Tick, tick, tick. If you don't want to jump, you can get your knee close to your arms one by one. So I would say, as I developed more awareness, more mindfulness, in that way, you can do the same through meditation, for example, right? Meditation is also kind of keeping your focus on, even we can say, on emptiness. You just try, or if it's a guided meditation, you can, of course, be guided, Otherwise, if it's just mindfulness meditation without any voice, it's actually to keep your mind kind of empty and just stay focused, yes, and sit there in one place. Okay, next, hug your knee. So up and down, and let's start. You can jump, or without jumping if you are out of breath. So, and that mindfulness then in turn helps me to listen, to read to my hunger cues, actually. Because I would always say, in the past, intuitive eating and eat when you're hungry. But then the longer you practice that, the new levels open up to you. So I discovered that I am now on a different level of this intuitive eating, where you actually, okay, next exercise, alternating kick. So you kick and you change. And let's start. 3, 2, 1. And kick, tick, tick, tick. Kick and punch, yes? Kick and punch. So, I've learned so much about nutrition, about, exercising. I have certifications. But I realized that now I'm even better at recognizing when to stop to eat. Before, I would be like, okay, I don't want to eat anymore, but I'm scared, I'm anxious. What if I will get hungry soon? What if I will get hungry too fast? So maybe I should eat more. And then also it would be very difficult for me. Okay, let's stop. Next one. Kicks and cross of your arms, yeah? And midway we will change to the twist, waist twist. So kick, 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 and cross the arms. Cross the arms and kick, kick, kick. So it would be very difficult for me to resist if I see some, let's say, chocolate or, I wouldn't have at my home anything like that. Let's change now to the waist twist. And then, for example, if my parents come to me and they start to buy all those things and I'm like, oh my God, and I'm eating, it's there. On one side, you can say, yes, but it's in your environment. Then, of course, you're more likely to eat it. But then I still felt in the back of my mind, I understood that that's not right, that there's something wrong. Like, okay, next exercise, punch out. So you will start with the front punch, front. We will change to the up later and then down. Again, you could say that, yes, then it means you're not perfectly congruent with your identity. Like, who are you? You're a person who doesn't eat sugar, right? Who is healthy. So, okay, let's change to up. So now you're in your comfort zone and that's why you eat that chocolate. Like, you're not your highest self, So you allow yourself to go down, kind of, you know. And then another thing I would, let's go down now with the punches. Another thing I would say, okay, 80-20 rule. Go lower and lower. Bend lower and lower. Okay, so that was our last exercise. Now we will do the stretches, back stretch around your back. Then after we will do the neck stretch. You will straighten your back and pull your head down. So 80-20 rule. Yeah, by the way, you can bend a little bit side to side as well. It wouldn't work for me, the 80-20 rule, if we apply it to daily, like how to say, time frame. Let's do the head now. If I would eat every day something sugary, that 20%, yeah, it wouldn't work for me. Because I guess it would be something like, oh my, okay, I am allowed, you know, from the mindset that I am allowed to eat it, therefore I must eat it, because that's the 20%. Quadriceps, one by one leg, you know, like that's the frame, that's the percentage I'm allowed to eat, the 20%. So I must use it to the max, you know. Shake it to the max. Reminded me of the song. Okay, let's change the leg. You can move, again, you can move side to side, front, back and forth. It will stretch better. Not sharp moves, no sharp movements, just flow, yes, flow. Next one, we will have our legs straight and we will go down, reach for the floor, and then we will go into wide position. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's go into reach the floor with straight legs. So, yeah. And when you, it's very, you know, it's very complex. It's only when you are there at that point B you can understand. Because when I would hear that somebody says, oh no, I don't restrict myself, therefore, you know, I allow myself to eat whatever I want, that's why I don't, because I know that I can eat it anytime. Okay, let's go into wide stretch. And how I would think, being in that point A or somewhere in the middle, you know, between point A and point B, I would think, okay, but if I allow myself, won't I just eat as much as possible? You know, that would be maybe in my point A. In my point B, okay, next, sides, the same position, just let's stretch the sides. Somewhere in the middle, I would be like, but I maybe shouldn't eat sugary foods at all. Why would I even allow myself? I shouldn't. It's good how I eat now. Okay, other side. It allows me to have nice body. And if I will eat one sugary thing, it will just ruin everything, you know? Because I will feel guilty after. I will immediately have to maybe do more sports. I will kind of correct it, but, you know. Okay, and the last, open up your chest. Open up the chest. And that middle mindset, it wouldn't be as harsh, as strict as the point A, but still, there's still some restriction there, you know? Oh, it's really complex. So we will do, let's lock the arms and go up and behind your head if you can. So in today's meditation, yes, we will try to get used to allow ourselves to eat sugary food, to get used to that process of eating it. And that's how we will train our, okay, in a square. Now, a square, and again, behind your head. That's how we will train our brain and tell it that it's okay. It's nice. It's nice when I need this dopamine hit, I can have it. You know, it's a dopamine hit, actually. Okay, let's go on the ground. Let's lie down. And that's why mindfulness helps you to not want that quick fix dopamine, you know, dopamine. Okay, so first of all, let's breathe. Let's breathe deeply, more calmly, slower. Let's empty our head. Let's try to remove any stress or any conversations, any problems you have to solve now. You will be able to do that later. Let's give us a couple minutes now. Relax the body. Now, imagine one of your favorite sugary treats, and let's start eating it. And we are eating it, and we are enjoying it so much. Wow, very slowly. We're doing it slowly. And we're enjoying it so much. And you are tasting every little bite, especially if that treat has maybe different parts, maybe there is some cream inside or something, you know, maybe there are different textures. So you're biting it. What's the texture? Imagine, what's the texture? Is it crunchy? Does it melt immediately in your mouth? Maybe when you bite it, it has one taste, and when it gets deeper in your throat, the taste changes. Is it very sweet, or is there any other taste? Is it buttery, or what taste do you feel there? Slowly, you're eating it slowly, and you're enjoying it, and you're saying, that's so good, so tasty. I needed that warmth. I'm getting that warmth from that food product. And now you're finished. Let's finish the last bites. You can even lick your fingers. It was so nice. And you feel perfectly fine, you know. You say to your body, to your belly, thank you for digesting everything. You don't feel any guilt. You're feeling perfectly fine. And you're going forward with your day. Your diet is normally clean, kind of quite clean, you know. And here and there a treat doesn't do anything to you. And voila, that's all for today. Any suggestions, any comments are welcome, and see you in the next workout. Ciao, ciao.